I'm dreaming of the road again, set free in the wind.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
No, not that one.
Well, I'm going to do this one since they kind of match.
That old one.
No, they just don't. That's gray, that's black. We got to find the other one. Right, so it is currently 8:49. I woke up this morning, I think it was like 4:40, 5:28. I finished a grocery order, so that's scheduled to pick up for between 1 to 2. There is a story hour. I done a video on that like a few months ago, and the boys enjoyed it, and I really took myself out. I almost like did not go, and I'm kind of doing that now because I want to go. And we were almost like consistent with it, and then the boys started getting sick a lot, getting ear infections, and then snow, and it got canceled. So there's just been one thing after another. But I really would like to do that. We've been so active doing a lot of things this past week. So I think I might want to try to do that. That's at 11:45, and that's almost like a 40-minute drive. I know. So depending how this morning goes, because it's 8:50, we gotta do breakfast, and I was wanting to straighten up because we're also going to my dad's this evening at 4, so that's like not a whole lot of cleaning time today. And then like I tried doing as much as I could yesterday evening, but it's still kind of a mess. So we'll see what I can accomplish, what I'm feeling, whether we go to story hour or not, because it's normally an hour plus to drive back home and stuff. You got your coat. Is this one yours? Let me check. Yes, that's one yours. So I'm gonna kind of like get ready, just a little quick readiness, and then we're gonna go out, wake the chickens up. The boys want to ride their backhoes. The youngest, I think, is gonna ride the car, his little white car, to the chickens, and the oldest is going to do his backhoe. So they're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go let the chickens out. Yesterday when I went to go grab the egg, my Easter egger jumped out literally. So that just made me know that they want to be out. So I'm going to let them out a little bit today. I don't know. I've yapped quite a bit, but I'm going to just do my little morning routine, and we're going to run with it.
Mama.
Yeah, honey.
And no bee.
Yeah, there's no bee. It's too cold for the bee right now. It is too cold for the bee right now. There's no bee out there. Yes, the bee's in his house. Yep. Also, I feel like a lot of the things that I put in my videos, especially like my mornings or even evening, or sometimes a day in the life. Day in the life, I'm kind of doing more stuff, but if I'm doing like the morning or just evening vlogs, obviously I've noticed, and I've known this before, but it's just like subconsciously. But when I edit, I definitely notice like the amount of things that we do. You know, like feeding the cats, doing the chickens, playing outside, just doing like a whole bunch of sort of things. It's kind of the same, like it's just a routine, and I almost like don't want to film any more of those type of videos just because. But then I'm also like, you know, a lot of people like routine. I like routine, and I personally am a believer that kids thrive off a routine. So anyways, I just kind of figured I'd just like spew that. I'm kind of yapping a little bit today, but I personally like those videos, and I'm all about routine. I know a lot of other people are, so you know, you kind of just see it, and sometimes it switches up. Sometimes it's a little different. Sometimes we're not letting the chickens out till a little bit later, or I'm getting up earlier or getting up later. I don't really know, or I don't know. So, but I'm gonna actually get dressed, and then the boys are going out to the two-bay garage right now. The doors are closed. Nothing can get in. Nothing can get out. Really no big toys in there. All the big toys are with Austin's garage. So they kind of call that my garage because that's like where all the toys are. We store those toys there, and like the chicken and bird feed stuff, that's where all that stuff is. There's a few little things, but they're up high. That's for Austin, like the charging ports for the batteries and stuff. But yeah, anywho's, just rambling. So kind of gonna be like a morning in my life. So basically when we're getting groceries, that's probably where I'm gonna like cut the cameras, because I don't think I really want to make it a day in the life, because we're going to my dad's, and there's just a lot going on. My nephews go there, and then my little sister's there, and then obviously, you know, it's just kind of like adult time, and it just gets a little hectic. So it's just kind of like, you're definitely in the moment. I may be able to get like a couple clips, but it's like not a lot, and that's okay. I will say, I will say, if you're also here for like the homesteading, off-grid living, slow living, whatever you want to call it at this point, my dad and I are going to be kind of like talking a little bit of like ducklings, because I'm planning on getting ducklings. I just need to get the supplies. He has a couple supplies. I just need to get a couple other supplies. Then I need to figure out where I'm going to get the baby ducklings from. So for sure I'm getting that. And then we also have, I need to figure out if I need to build a separate little coop run area, or if I'm going to put them with my current chickens. So also I need to check to see if we have any chicken eggs, because the girls have been laying again. So definitely excited about that, grateful, super giddy. So hopefully you're kind of here for the whole ride, the whole 9 yards, because not only do I do mom content, but I'm also doing homesteading, lifestyle content, traveling content, and sometimes marriage content. It just kind of depends. But definitely check out my playlists, because I have a bunch of them. Postpartum, pregnancy, you name it. The whole 9 yards. So while you're here, you might as well just do some scrolling and see if it's worth your while. And if so, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Literally, I'm always stealing my husband's coats or jackets, but I love how they're oversized. And half the time they smell like him, so that's a plus. Are you riding the backhoe or the car, Cameron? Are you riding? Oh wow, there's a bunch of crows by the chicken.
Mama, Dad.
Yes. Are you wanting to ride your backhoe or the car?
Right done.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to put that on you, sorry. Right, so the chickens obviously like kind of want to come out like so bad, like they're already at the door, but it's like, in my opinion, too early. I used to let them out like so early like this, but that's when like the foxes would come and get them. So I normally let them like 2 hours out before the sun starts setting, or around like 1 or 2. I'll kind of see what I do depending on our morning plans today. We're gonna go in and go ahead and start making breakfast. I don't know what I'm gonna cook. I really want to do eggs and bacon and all that sort, but Austin texted me asking me if I was coming into town, and typically when he does that, he needs something. So if that's the case, we're not going to be able to go to story hour. So I don't know. They have story hour every now and then, but we'll see. I don't know. Just winging it today, I guess. So on the breakfast menu, I'm doing boiled eggs. I put some grapes on my youngest. He will eat them. My oldest will not. My oldest wanted some crackers, so of course my young one wanted some. And then I did some toast and a little bit of yogurt. I'm waiting on their bacon. It's in the oven now. And then I'm boiling eggs. So hopefully they eat majority of it or something off of it. Right, so it's 10:36 now. Boys are basically done with breakfast. The youngest is still kind of nibbling on some. He just going one more. Well, honey, don't hit that. I'm gonna try to straighten up. Basically, I'm gonna focus on the floors. I'm mainly gonna sweep and stuff. Clean up and straighten up the living room, and then see where we're at with time then. Because I would like to leave here by like 10:50, 11 o'clock, just so we can get there early, have a parking space if we go to story hour. I don't know yet. The husband has still not replied, so. Okay, so I actually forgot my camera, but we were kind of rushing out of the house, and I'm gonna be about like 9 minutes late, but we're going into story hour. Okay, I apologize for the background noise of the wind, outside noises, and the boys driving their little battery-operated vehicles. But I'm going to show you a little book haul. We did their little crafts. I got me a book. It's 9 Perfect Strangers, and I actually saw this on Pinterest, and I saved it. I have a bunch of books saved on there, but I searched the computer while I was there, and it listed that was there, and it was. So I'm going to give it a whirl and see if I like it. I'm gonna try to do more of that instead of like ordering books online, just to be more mindful about spending habits when it comes to books and decluttering and whatnot, so I don't have clutter of books, because I just don't have the space for it right now. Not saying I would never buy books, but I'm gonna try to find them at the library first. Then the boys picked out this one. One picked out this one, and then the oldest ended up picking out this. They just kind of like grabbed it. They don't know who Batman is, but it is what it is. They just like looking at pictures. And when it came to kind of like getting other books, I kind of just like skimmed and grabbed. I saw this. I don't like, I don't like the dark. They've been kind of a little skittish the dark lately, so I figured that would be a good one. And then I just saw this and grabbed it, ran with it. They also love snow since we've had like a lot of snow days. So I saw the word snow in pictures and thought it'd be cute just to get that. Danny and the Easter egg. And then Hey Duck, because I want to get ducklings, so I figured this would be cute to read to them. And then they just kind of like grabbed a couple more. So the story of the Easter robin, birds, you know, cutie wootie, and then daddy hugs. These are the ones that they just randomly pulled out, and we took it and ran with it. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm definitely excited for this. I love story hour. I am bummed though because we haven't went as much as I wanted to this year. This is like the second time that we went, and a lot of it was due to like earache, sickness, snow days, it getting canceled. And I'm kind of bummed because they basically, I think, ended in March, but they're going to kind of extend it just because they had to cancel a lot of the days and stuff where there was like snow days. So I think they said that they're going to maybe go into the beginning of April, but they said that there is spring break, so they don't even know if they're going to do it then. So it may just go until March, but we're going to try to like continue going to the rest of them that they have. And then I think they have like a summer program, like a reading program, to where they have like, which we did that one year. We did the summer program before to where they had like inflatables and like stuff that you can do, and you just like read books and keep track, kind of like what they do in school. We'll definitely do that. And then next year I'm just going to try my hardest to do that, because I am wanting to homeschool, and I'm going to look into doing the preschool curriculum for my oldest, and kind of like the youngest is obviously going to like follow along with that. But I definitely want to do that for social interactions. Like literally the other day, I also got aquarium memberships. Okay. So I'm just trying to involve them a whole lot in a lot of activities, whether if it's like at the library or even just going and doing little trips with them to a play area, the aquarium. I'm trying my hardest to make sure that they're not just like cooped up in the house, because that's not my goal of why I want to homeschool. Like I I don't want to shelter them, but I want to protect them, and I also want to, I don't know, I just feel called to do homeschooling, I guess. So I'm just trying to make sure I make it the best experience for myself and for them. You know, it is my first time being a mother, and it's the first time they're witnessing life. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed a morning in the life with myself and my 2 boys, and hopefully you come around. And don't forget to check out a few other of my videos. I have playlists if you want to check those out. Bye guys.